Hello everybody, welcome back. It's King Blaine here, obviously. We're going to finish up all of our refits on Japan, and if we have time, we'll play a little bit. If not, we'll switch games. We had done Dreadnought 2 yesterday, I believe. Yes, Dreadnought 2. Next is Dreadnought 3. I know almost all of my ships are going to be kind of fucked over here. No, I did Dreadnought 2. This is Dreadnought 3. Like I told you yesterday, all of my ships have this same pattern. That's why I was so aggravated that didn't work anymore. All of my ships are going to need change now. One thing, this was like one or two. It is literally every ship I've made. Because then you can't fire forward, and then you still can't fire over these guys anymore. Really fucked up how I was doing all the guns on my ships. All advanced tower 2. I've got tall 5 now. Got new rear tower. You can't even fit the main gun on there anymore. Really? Really, man? That's what I'm doing. I'm putting another barbette down. It's asinine. I can't put anything on top of that. Can't fit it. That's stupid. Yeah, it's gotta be changed too. Just seeing what still fits anywhere. There would be a spot for more guns somewhere. Alright, I've got to think here. Wish I could put a main gun on those. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't even fit 9-inch on those. We gotta use 10. Gotta use 10 for those barbettes, so I can't even use that one. That one. There's just not gonna be a way to fit multiple guns anymore. Last time, I'm just losing guns on all my ships is all. Which sucks because they kinda needed all the main guns. kind of their shtick. It does give a little bit of tonnage, but not a lot. Oh, I'm just confused as to why nothing wants to fit anymore. I already tried that. We've lost so much firepower on this ship. It is not even funny. Not even a little bit funny how many guns I've lost here. Lost like 12 barrels per side. Cruel joke. That is what this is. I'm not a fan of cruel joke. Yeah, but to have 3 super firing on here now, I'd have to push this turret. Originally it was here, I'd have to push it all the way out to here. That would move the citadel too far forward, make it too heavy. That wouldn't have been much of a problem if I didn't have to put a barbette back here and push this citadel back. Here. Oh, this shit. How much are you gonna lose? So I had 10 guns on Dreadnought 3 before. Now I've only got 4. Or, sorry, 5. No, I don't think I'll lose as many either because they're mostly side-on guns. And I don't rely on a bridge. I think I'm just gonna lose this gun. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna lose all these 5s because they've got the new turrets and the new turrets do not fit. Losing all the 5s as well. Tall advance 2, 5. Yeah, it's not worth keeping a turret with that little iron. That turret can go. Suppose will give me a lot of tonnage. It moves my whole citadel back with it. Guess this one is not going to 60. Never mind. Look at that. Made right for it. Not going to fit in any of their places. let that be a quad. Casemates go anywhere. And the new towers. Probably fit 4. Or I can fit 6s. We'll just put 6s. I might not. Might just say fuck it. Very well might. Clear the spot. So I lost 2 triples, 2 triple 5s, and a single 5. But right now, I'm only losing like 1 barrel there. Trying to think. Let's go do all the other stuff we need to do quick. Figure out what kind of weight we've got left here. That's the only bright side is all my dreadnoughts already had 2 powder. Because I made them so late in the game I couldn't put white powder on them. White, huh? Good catch. I lost so many guns, I did give up the accuracy and I switched everything to 4s on this. Although that accuracy penalty is gonna hurt. Yeah, this is losing a gun. It's gonna go back to only 4 guns. That sucks. And when you only have 20 guns, losing 4 of them is a pretty good loss in firepower. Whether you choose to believe that or not, it is. Especially since the new barbettes I have to use instead of weighing 24 tons. The barbette I used to use. Now I have to use this one, which is 149 tons. So a section quarter of the weight I get back from getting rid of these turrets. I then have to still use right away on the new barbette. How about you don't do that? Yeah, I know I gotta check towers. I don't think it'll have anything new though. Yeah, this is a rather old ship. Diesel is heavier than gear turbines. There goes 23 knots. Turbo electric is not. But staying with geared turbines. This thing will finally get a little bit of deck armor. Or not deck armor, belt armor. A very large amount of very accurate 3s or 2s. It's 982 all the way down to 51 and 60. That is a hell of an accuracy hit. all the short barrels now. Okay, is there anything else we need to mess with here? Nope. Next is Battlecruiser 1. Gonna lose a front turret. Wish the bar bets in this game worked better. There's very few times you can actually use them the way you would use them in real life. Like I said, I may be losing a main gun, but I'm going from a 24-ton bar bet into 149. So most of the weight I lose, I'm actually spending right away again. Or 164-ton in this case, because one's more narrow. A lot of the weight I get back, I end up losing anyways right away. Kinda sucks. Alright, that's the same. Nothing interesting here. Means we'll go do our upgrades. should probably make a new ship. So I haven't made one in like 17 years in this game. I'll decide by the time we get to the bottom of the refit list. Hopefully this one doesn't change much. I know I'm going to lose this gun just to drop that gun down. This I'm only losing an 8-inch gun. I am not very pissed about that. Frankly, I care very, very little about it. Yeah, this won't be that. Come on, you used to be able to fire over top of each other when I did that. I'm not gonna fire over top of each other then. Anyways, do this. What about What about this one? You can definitely fire over that cunt. Put these on here instead. I know I need more armor, but trying to think here. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with the small stuff I just had. We don't use up a lot of tonnage. I still have room for more armor. Gives us a little bit more firepower without using the shit on weight. Yeah, the reason why I was trying to use up some of the tonnage is because this ship doesn't have a lot of other things can be improved. This one actually had more weight than most of my other, or not more weight, more tonnage. No, still not the right word. More armor than most of my other battle cruisers. Wanted to put some more guns on. That's why I had the 8-inch gun on there. Because at the time I had the armor maxed out and still had tonnage left. And it didn't have a lot of firepower for destroyers and stuff, which I noticed the hard way. Come on. At least none of this shit changed on this one. Yeah, this one's mostly just quick. Yeah, very, very simple change. Yeah, this, like I said, it was all my battleships that got fucked. These battle cruisers, they're all, I knew they were all going to lose a gun. I didn't think they were going to lose many more than that. Because most of them had the same back section, or I didn't have to add barbettes. Oh. Alright, now we're on to torpedo boat. See, that's what you think. You see, we unlocked the Mark IV turrets, and they've got new designs. They got more traditional, modern looking turrets now. Sure, I can find anywhere to still fit the fours. Knew this update was gonna come soon. That's just the same amount of guns we had before, and I still can't fit it on so far. We might be able to if we switch to here. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go down to 3 9s. Can't believe I ever switched off a hydraulic on this ship. What is wrong with me? That's what I was looking into doing. Trying to find a way that I like it. Why? I've got the tonnage to keep it. And it's still got 14 inches of pen if I need it. Hell, look, I can put full auto on it and still keep it. I don't think I would like to scrap it for no reason. I like to get rid of stuff for no reason. I guess the time of my torpedo boat sinking fucking light cruiser is probably over though now. Without all the 4.9s. Alright, well, that one's done. Oh, and you're gonna have a similar problem with your destroyer, if I remember correctly, too. Oh, yeah, 3.9s, you should be fine. I forgot that you only use 3.9s. Goodbye, 3.9 turrets. We will miss ye. Ye will be missed dearly. This one will have the tonnage to switch to these, losing all the 4s. Oh, it's going to get triple mains, don't worry. Weird looking 5. Hmm. Let me do some math here and I'll tell you. 270. So yeah, so it's worth just getting rid of all this and putting it in triple. No reason to get rid of that when we can have it and that. Now that I'm getting rid of a gun. Good, I guess. I was just kind of gonna bounce back to white powder, TNT too, but I suppose doing that's probably the better decision. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a reason why I had that on a barbette. I have to have it on a barbette to use that. The answer is the 5.9 triple turret is or the 5-inch triple turret is massive. If we upgrade to 5.9, it is bigger than the 6.9, but the barrels are shorter. But the turret itself is a little bit bigger. And the 4-inch is bigger just being a 4-inch. It don't even have to be a 4.9. It's already bigger. I can't remember. I couldn't fit something up here, could I? No, I did not. Well, I have to have one of these barbettes on my boat so that I can use the tall barbette for the center. We're just gonna put it on the back. Wrong turret, I'm realizing. Once I have this down, I can go take that back off the barbette. Yeah, I might have the tonnage to go back to Devon's. Nope, barbette for small guns, tall. It's the same one I had before. This barbette's bigger though. That's because I have to have one of these barbettes to use this. I can't use it with just the 8.8 ton one. Nah, almost all my ships have got 6.9s. Oh yeah, I'm heavy now on the back instead of the front. Because I lost my extra gun and I moved this back by losing that. The Citadel went back. I had 4-deck. I have enhanced reloading. Alright, everything looked good here. I think we really only just broke about even on this ship. Losing all of the double barrel secondary turrets we lost. Just about breaking even. Duels and singles. Now my light cruiser 1. Now this one won't change much at all. You'll get triple barrel turrets, but that's about it. Lose that gun though. Nope. These are 6.9s too. These are all 6s. I know, I was surprised when I could fit this many 6s on it too. Question is how I'm going to get it all to fit. I could get rid of the singles, I could. Or I could just do that. I could just do that. And then I get to keep my singles. And my armor. The only thing I lost was my deck balancing plate. I did not upgrade its ammo though. But nah, I don't care. Upgrading the ammo would cost a lot. I would have to lose. Well, I could, yeah, if I lost all 5 of these, I could probably do it, but no. And now this one had a lot of 3.9s. And it's going to lose all of them. Which sucks. Oh yeah, it's gonna get triples. It's just gonna lose a lot of guns first. That's dumb. Fix that. Yeah, it's not getting any of that stuff back. Ooh, ooh, spit. 9s don't. I'll say I get something back on. Uh, not enough to get another turret on here. Oh, the 4 is gonna be off because of this whole thing up here. But I already fixed it, so it don't matter. This one's also just going to keep white powder and stuff. It's only got 5.6. Yeah, white powder and TNT2 balance each other out very, very well. Alright. Oh. Now for the ship that I always have the hardest time working on. Because it is got a very, very low tonnage capacity. Oh, well, fours are gone. Forgot this one used fours. That was only 3 times to change those quads. Nowhere near enough time to do anything else on here, though. Yeah, you're right. I don't have a reason to do that anymore, I guess. And that does give me a little bit of tonnage back. That might have cost me more tonnage. Actually. 4486 versus my guns take off of their 6. 4680 to that is still lighter to take it off, just very, very close to not being lighter. That one does have to stay on a barbette because it loses all its firing angle off of the barbette. Alright, oh, that's done. Damn. There's a hybrid done. Next is my small armored, which should just be going through the motions, adding stuff. It's gonna lose its wait, is it? No, I don't think this one does. With heavy cruisers, the 2.9s and 3.9s stay in the little ball turret. This one should just be adding on the upgrade, and that's it. That. Maybe. Maybe. No, I could never get another quad to fit up here because of where the funnel's at. Yeah, that reduces its firing angle too much, so I'm not gonna put anything there. Go. I know you said bow. I couldn't get anything.
Shoot this motherfucker!
I couldn't get anything to fit here. Like I said, the borderline is right there. And you can't get this to fit up here either. Couldn't get it to fit up here either. Barely. Couldn't get it to fit. Could, I would have. So it chooses to be a gigantic pain. If I overhang it, maybe. want to face that way. I want to face this way right here. Damn it, didn't even break those off. Now that I just get the floor alert. I don't think I could get it up here. Wish I could get it the other way. Because then I would do it, but I can't get the mouse to hit the right hitbox. I don't want to face it backwards because it wouldn't really work very well. I could fire sideways. It's also the problem of how much weight this would use. The other way I had it, I was within specifications. Now I'm 400 tons over. Main deck isn't going to give me 400 tons. Maybe 150, 200. Nah, it's just it ain't worth doing. Easier just to do that and be done with it. This ain't worth the doing. Oh, and at about the halfway point in the stream, I'm not going to shut the stream off, but I am going to pin a message letting everybody know I'm going to get food, and I'm going to go and get in my truck, drive uptown, and go get some food. So we'll probably go on to like MS Paint and make a screen. I can, but they don't fit on it. It's not puts it up just a little bit too tall. All right. Now I got to figure out here where we're at. You already did your Lion. to do that one now. If it'll let us. No, because we never refit it. Yeah, I need to go and refit. I was about to ask if you want me to just delete your refit and redo it. I just know your Lions had a lot of manufacturing defects. So I was going to try and run them through both refits to try and get rid of some of them. Yeah, flash fire chance 4%. Flash fire chance 7.5%. Minus rounds, minus reload time, or more reload time. Oh, up to you. Pass a turn, do a little bit of fighting really quick. Your ships are now in a port, so we can set them up for refit, which would let us refit the refit. We can do a new refit too. Fine with either. So yeah, we start out with that. We'll probably when I go to switch games, I'll go get food and I'll just get it early. Alright then, we'll do that. Here is the Akazuki. That would be your first model. I'm noticing. Because they were all out in fleets. Didn't have time to bring them into a port. It's 36.5, you're only a kilometer faster. We had a hard time catching up to him. Oh. My battleships in all of their glory before they lost a bunch of shit. Well, I guess these ones, they did only lose one gun. Still, we could fire 5 guns forward. 5 quad guns we were firing forward. I didn't like losing a gun. Already doing it. I'm also trying to fight off the urge to fucking piss because I gotta use the bathroom again. Damn it. Ah, sitting here doing the fucking potty dance. Twisting my legs around. I passed a kidney stone, about 3 years ago now. 3 or 4. 2026. Almost 4 years ago. Ever since I passed that kidney stone, 1, I gotta pee a lot more often, and 2, I can't hold it for shit. Also, it was incredibly painful. Oh, I don't like thinking about passing the kidney stone. It makes my knees weak. Let's get your Lions refit. Yeah, I gotta use bathroom. 1 second. Now we can properly continue on with our refits. Probably. Nope, no new towers. Stereoscopic. Man, heavier. You'd be overweight by 1,000 tons. It's 5 more tons if you want to turn each one of these into a quad. 5 more tons each. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 tons. all your guns are changed to quad. I added armor where I could. Alright, save it. You can also add those. That's only if you want more guns. I think it fits 3s or 4s. 3s. But you didn't have any casemates on here in the first place, so I don't think you want those. Alright. Alright, after the lion was this one. I don't know if that turd's gonna fit anymore. Otherwise, I guess my goal is just turn everything into quads. Oh, shit. Well, and he used 5-inch gun. 14 still fit like this. Oh, what do I do? None of his 5-inch guns are going to be able to stay. And it ain't my hull, so I'm not sure. I don't know what to do about all the 5-inch guns he lost. Already fixed it. I could replace his 5s with 6s. But that's the only idea I have. Because 6s will fit everywhere he had his 5s. They fit in all 4 places. Except for up there. Up there, he does have to keep a 5. And he's got new towers, too. Let me check. I'm just gonna put him on there and tell him if he wants them off, I'll take them off. Once is he using 14? Get what bar bet I had here because I accidentally deleted it. Might have been that one. Secondary tower. He's got tall sec 3. He does. He had nose to, so I can't change that. Maybe I just will leave his 5s off because that'll give us the weight to at least finish this. He had coincidency, but he's got to go to stereoscopic. They did the rangefinder. I'm just gonna leave his 5s off. I don't know what to do with them. He's still got one of them up here. I need to fix the length on shit. He can't fit TNT 4. Can he? He might be. Yeah, no, he can fit TNT 4. He won't be able to fit Tube 2. Stand corrected. From Tube 1 to Tube 2 is only about 100 tons. Stand corrected. Alright, well, that is all he can do here. Alright, so that's done. Okay, that's that one done. Next is your Ice 2.0, 2.0. Refit the refit again. I usually call them Issei. That's one word. Issei! Yeah, do it right. Hey, now your problem. Your ship had 5s. None of these fit. What do you want to do? You had soft cap. I'll leave it. Your decision whether to go to the other or not. That is the right tower. That is the right tower. I already checked the towers. They don't change. Quad 4.9s won't fit in most of these spots either. That's just a 4. It's not even a 4.9 yet. So I could fit one there. That's only a 4. Will a 4.9 fit? Four nine will fit there. But that's it. Not really, no. Get 3 of them to fit back. They don't have as great a firing angle. But I was able to get 3 of them to fit back. Power gun, quick. You fucking bitch game. Clicked right through the fucking turret and broke the tower. Put that back on there. We can maybe get autoloaders. I can't get all 4 of them back, but I can get 3 of them back on here. Yeah, everything's changed over to quads or upgraded. And you've got auto. All is max size, correct. I usually don't let you guys make a hull unless it's max size. Because then we just have to delete the blueprint. Well, yeah, it looks done. I can't do anything else here. Alright, we will save it. Damn. Yeah, I can beat it with my Battleship 1. You would do circles around me for a while. I could. Could. You forget how much armor the Battleship 1 I have has. But yes, I could. But that's because my ships are freaks of nature. I'm looking. I'm trying to get my bearings right now. There's the DD. It is next to the DD. It's the DD, then it's the gigantic ship, then it's somebody's light cruiser, and then it's a battle cruiser, and then we're done. Alright. No new front tower. No new back tower. New shaft. New armor. This can stay coincidences. Alright, your funeral. I know. They're full auto, I know. Lose 2 of them. And Diesel is heavy on destroy. Oh yeah, speed. Diesel doesn't do speed. Well, it'll take 500 tons, so no. Not unless you're willing to give up a lot more than just 2s. Is there anything else you want me to change on here then? Have these original. Out of curiosity, trying to figure something out. Better to lose that one than it is to lose this one. Because it has the worst firing arc out of these 4 guns. Alright, then we will save it. Oh, I got a hangnail that's pissing me the fuck off. It's always on my fucking pinky, too. Yeah, I only noticed it because I smacked my hand off my knee. Maybe, but destroyers really aren't my thing. Alright, so I've got 3 ships left now. First, we've got the big ass ship. Floating Island class. Got a lot of shit that needs turned into quads. By the way, if you ever pay attention, the background dockyards that you're in This was just a quality of life thing they did. They changed depending on what size ship you're working on, all the way from the smallest ones to this one, the biggest ones. Now his ship's fucked. Like, I don't know what to tell him here. His ship's fucked. Yeah, he's got new towers too. He's got a new front tower, so not new towers, a new tower. I think he had the other one in here. He had that one in the middle. Can't remember. He used 15s. Problem is, I got Mark 3 15s. Well, he was very consistent with what he wanted, only doubles. Like, I remember he was very consistent with that. And he didn't want anything on the back end, so well, he liked the stuff super firing over top of each other, but I can't do that anymore. Can't keep his side gun here either anymore. It doesn't fit. Oh no, all the 15s are like that now. Yeah, the roof rangefinders, and they're on the 1 barrel, 2 barrel, 3 barrel, and 4 barrel. We already used very tall on all this stuff to make it work. Sixteens also have a rangefinder. I'm just gonna phase this stuff out so that they fire, and he's just gonna lose some guns until we next see him. And he can add his 2 cents then to his ships. Yeah, for now, whatever doesn't fit, I'm just gonna leave off until I can see him again. I just moved this gun that was here up further to get it to fit again. I've still got to put all of his guns back in his tower, dude. Listening. Alright. Full auto. Tube. 4. He already had stereoscopic, so all we're doing is keeping it as stereo. Thanks to losing some guns, I don't have to mess with any of that shit. He was going 30 knots. He had his armor maxed out. Oh, I forgot to do the other guns though. His 8s. Not what I clicked, game. Alright, his 8s are on. These ones it won't let me turn into triple turrets. The mount won't fit triples. Or quads, I mean. See? No point. He had soft cap, so I better go get a soft cap. I don't know what I should lose here for him. So he could fit everything. Take a little bit of the belt off. The outer belt, not the inner. Alright, and that's that done. He lost total 2 main guns. About it. I was able to keep everything else on and still firing. Well, still got 2 more chips. Weird Al starts playing. Alright, next is No Fly Zone. Same thing as the last guy, he only wanted double barrel turrets, but he wanted a lot of the other stuff. So I'll turn all the others into quads. He had all these sevens as just normal 7-inch guns, and he only wanted doubles, so he just wanted a shit ton of 3s and 2s. I can keep a shit ton of 3s and 2s. I don't know if I should upgrade his tower or not. I think his towers are outdated. So I gotta change his towers. Before he had this rear tower. Fit very nicely on here. This one right here. Logic upgrade would be going to that one, but he's unlocked this one now as well. He doesn't get the main gun there anymore. It only fits a small gun now, so we'll put like a 3 in there. Give funnel back. It's a light cruiser, so he doesn't get quads. He does have hover technology, apparently. Not my job to fix it. Try and get. None of his guns can even fire outside of coincidency range. His 7s can, but only barely. I'll leave him with coincidency rangefinder. The question is his new towers are 400 and 200 tons heavier. Even with the armor or the armor weight stuff. Hell, he lost a main gun. It still don't fit. Everything back. Bring his citadel back. Get them close. I don't know what he would have sacrificed. I don't know if he would have gotten rid of a little bit of speed. I don't know if he would have gotten rid of armor, guns, or what. I'm just gonna get rid of a single knot of speed, dropping down to 33 instead of 34. I don't know what else he would have gotten rid of, and I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I can't remember. No, he made this in like. Oh yeah, we would have. Yeah, we didn't have triple barrel turrets unlocked yet when he made this, so I don't know if he would go to triples or not. That's why I was just thinking, man. I think I need to switch his sevens to triples. There's another 100 tons for every gun. He already lost one gun. Back overweight again. He loses 3 knots, then he can fit still. He doesn't really have a lot of armor to give up here. Hey, you didn't have to make the DD. I was gonna make my own scout. You volunteered. Make it sound like I forced you to do something. All right. Got one more ship. I'll walk you through all the new stuff that you wanted to see. Halls and stuff, I mean. Yeah, I know, we're over. Told you last night I should have done a couple more ships. It was going to take us a while. All right. This guy is going to be really, really disappointed because he didn't put a lot of guns on his ship in the first place. He just put on his main turrets and casemates. And that's all he wanted. And I can't make all of his stuff fit anymore. At least not over firing each other like they were before. make them fit at all is gonna tank our weight. Because I gotta move the Citadel forward. The back, I might be able to get to work with just a tall barbette. Back, I can get to work. Yeah, he didn't add anything. Like, he was bare bones. He just wanted casemates. He's out of weight already. I haven't done the upgrades. Only had anti-torp 3, so we'll leave it at anti-torp 3. He had high capacity, so we might drop him to incendiary. Add autoloaders. I think my default is just going to be to take away a knot from everybody. If I don't know what their design was and I don't know how to do it. No, he didn't have any better towers or funnels. He had the cheapest funnels he could get to have 100% efficiency. Yeah, I'm just going to take away a what you call it from everybody. Take away a knot. 1 knot of their speed if I need to get a little bit of weight. I'll pull the knot out. Got it wrong. And I didn't say that now. That's his ship done because he had little, not even just little. He had really nothing else on here, man. All right, that is all of our Japanese stuff set up for refit. About damn time. Ugh. I'm fucking hungry. I've been up since 8 a.m. And I've been streaming for like 5 hours now. And talking for like 3 of them. I do go quiet too much while streaming and talking and recording. I ain't got no motherfucking Snickers or I would have done ate it. Wait. I got a fucking Butterfinger. Forgot. I got this on the way home from work last night and I didn't eat it. Nobody gotta lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Forgot to fill out halls. Yeah, it's loading a second now. So we've got Super Battleship Hull, Modern Battleship 2, Modern Battleship 1, we've got Experimental Battleship, Modernized Dreadnought 4, Modernized 3, Modernized 2, Modernized 1, we've got Dreadnought 4, Dreadnought 3, Dreadnought 2, 1, Semi-Dread, Battleship 2, Battleship 1, you've got Modern Battlecruiser 1, you've got Modernized Battlecruiser, you've got Large Cruiser, a different large cruiser to the other one. This is a significantly larger large cruiser. Then you've got Battlecruiser 5, 4, Battlecruiser 3, Battlecruiser 2, 1. You've got the first large cruiser. Hey, you've got large cruiser, and you've got the other large cruiser that's larger than the large cruiser. They're both just called large cruiser. You've got Modern Heavy Cruiser 2. You've got Modern Heavy Cruiser 1. Experimental Heavy Cruiser. You've got Large Armored Cruiser. Armored Cruiser 4. Armored Cruiser 3. Armored Cruiser 2. Armored Cruiser 1. Small Armored Cruiser. Heavy Light Cruiser. Oh, we're into light cruisers. You've got Modern Light Cruiser 1. Experimental Torpedo Cruiser 2. Experimental Torpedo Cruiser 1. Light Cruiser 4. Semi-Armored Cruiser 3. Semi-Armored Cruiser 2. Semi-Armored Cruiser 1. Experimental Cruiser. Light Cruiser 3. 2. Light Cruiser 1. Belted 3-mast Cruiser. Torpedo Cruiser. And then you've got destroyers. You've got Modern Destroyer 3, which I can't build because it's 900 tons over my limit. You've got Modern Destroyer 2, which I can't build because it's like 500 tons over my limit. Even with the reduced beam and drought, can't build this one. You've got Modern Destroyer 1, which I think you can build. Yes, you can build on it. You've got Destroyer 4, Destroyer 3, which I think is what the other ship's built on. Destroyer 2, Destroyer 1, Torpedo Boat Destroyer, and then you've got the Torpedo Boat. That is all the shit we have. Yeah, it's Destroyer 4. Let's see how many of this shit I can actually get to work. Gotta get my built cruisers upgraded. You know, I suppose me just setting all these to be refit doesn't need to be recorded. So I'll end the video here, guys. Hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And takes it easy out there, y'all.